Yo, what is going on, everyone? That clever lamp here. And if you saw my last video, you saw that I did a tournament prediction of who I think will win, throughout the whole tournament, and who I think is going to be the final winner. Initially, that was supposed to be before this reaction. It was supposed to be like a pre-discussion talking about who my predictions are and going through the tournament with you guys and my thought process of who I think is going to win. But the video ended up being way too long to be, as a intro. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to put it as a separate video, and then I'll post this one the same day, like literally right after. So yeah, I should have just posted that if you guys missed that. I literally just talked about, who I think is going to win in the tournament and how I think it's going to go. So I basically did my before intro in that reaction. So if you guys want to see that, I basically just said, last episode we saw Todoroki, a little bit of his backstory, and then now we're getting straight into the tournament, and then I went into just who I think is going to win. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, definitely check out last video. But this video is going to be episode 20, victory or defeat. I don't know what that means. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know what's going to happen. But without wasting any more time, we're actually just going to hop straight into it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys coming back. Like I said, the last video was pretty interesting. I think you guys will enjoy it if you haven't watched it. And I'm also going to see maybe this episode if one of my predictions was right. Right now we got Shinso versus Midoriya. Obviously I put my money towards Deku, but we're actually going to see how this is going to go down. Anyways, with that all being said, thank you guys so much again, and let's get started. There's a fucking train outside. Ooh. For the finals tournaments. Izuku Midoriya. Yo, the animation though looking kind of crisp. General studies. Let's see. Force your opponent out of bounds or immobilize them. All Might's all nervous. So is Deku though. You know what you want for your future. Hey, yo. Look at that man. He didn't stand out at all. Could he actually be someone amazing? Victory or defeat, bro. If I get the first one wrong on this, I'm gonna be so mad. That's why I said that entrance exam wasn't rational. Here's some base data on the two of them. Since it's individual matches from here on out, I had someone compile it for me. Oh, he failed the practical exam, huh? Oh, so he's probably really smart actually. It's not like meant for that. Yeah, exactly. That is weird, huh? Oh shit. You've been blessed. He can control you? Nah, if Deku loses, I'm gonna be mad. I'm actually gonna be heated. Dang. That court case. Brainwashing? Hey, no way. This dude needs to be the FBI. But even in tests where he didn't use this quirk, he did better than Shinso. Yeah, okay. Interesting. You can just overcome Shinso's brainwashing. You can actually, oh, maybe through willpower, huh? But Deku's got pretty good willpower. Oh, you're still conscious on it? Well, that's pretty good actually, because it's actually less OP than I thought then. Quirk that can control people. He told him? Nah, bro. Midori, what are you doing? Huh? When we were running away from Shinso Tetsu. Oh, so if you bump into something? Yeah. He's gotta like hit himself, huh? Maybe? Yeah. Like avenge me type of thing. Being your classmate. And then Deku did this, bro. Don't go out sad, bro. Come on. In a place like this. Wait, what happened? Ooh. What is that? Oh, is that like all the people looking at him? Oh, what the fuck? Were those like the former people he had? Yo, I really like how his quirk looks, but even with the quirk like this, I have my own dream. Dang, Deku. What did he do? Yo, that's lit though. What the hell? Oh my gosh. No, don't answer him, bro. Don't answer him. He broke his fingers again. Oh, what the hell? See, that could be doing too many wild things that seem like normal. Like it doesn't hurt, but that shit would hurt. Don't answer him, bro. Bro, maybe it's like the Avatar, huh? It's like the accumulation, right? Yeah, it is kind of like Avatar. Don't answer. I almost answered. Oh shit. Oh shit, bro. It's my quirk. I've been behind from this stuff. But sure, I've been blessed. Yeah, that's facts. Damn, bro. I feel him though, you know. Ooh. Oh. Oh fuck. Oh. Dang. Yo. Let's go. I got the first round right. He like cracked his arm or something too, right? 3 years ago. Oh yeah, more backstory. Damn, we got a backstory on this dude. First thing I think is that they'd use it for evil too. That's just the world. It's like interesting. It's kind of what I was saying earlier about how. What the hell? He wants to be a hero, maybe? I want it to be the #1 hero, hopefully. I want it to be the #1 villain. Suzuki Midoriya. Midoriya's girlfriend or Deku? Aiming for what? You let him right into it? His power on a part. Oh shit. It's kind of true though, you know what I'm saying? Someone who can reach their goal. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, but the things you long for. Dang. Yeah, Deku definitely felt that way, yeah. He understands him, but still at the same time, it's like, Deku, you can't. Now you can't understand, you know? Is that what he wanted? True. That's what's up. We're quite well against villains. I wish I had it. Hey, that's what's up, though. That's kind of what he wanted, huh? Depending on the results, they'll consider our transfer today, of course. Even if it didn't work this time. I fuck with that, bro. Hey, so many people pushing each other, right? He got me. Damn, that was fire. I really enjoyed that. What? Oh, bro. 8 or 9 people, huh? It was like I just barely. Yeah, for real. He did look like all my. I thought, because it was like him. I thought it was him picking over. It's a clear sign that you've got a better grasp on one for all. This was. Hey, Deku. Need to see. Yeah, he's fighting. Todoroki's going against Seto next. That's a good thing. What does that mean though? It's kind of sus. Todoroki. Bruh, his dad. Shoto. You would have had an overwhelming victory in the obstacle course and the cavalry battle. He has siblings too? The siblings only have one other quirk or something? I like how he tells him that. You'll reach the limit. Oh my gosh. Hey. We showed him for both of them. Ooh, Todoroki versus Seto. Todoroki's gonna win though, bro. Hanta Seto. Too strong, kid. Yeah, bro, look at him, bro. He's serious. Ready? Damn. Wait, what's going on, bro? But Todoroki's like just chilling, bro. He's like, I'm about to kill you, bro. Look at him. Oh, nah. Yo, he's pissed, bro. I literally said it would not be a challenge last episode, but I was kind of kidding, bro. Oh, nah, bro. Oh, nah. Bro, Todoroki is serious. The dad's like... Damn. Holy shit, bro. Yo. That's why Todoroki's that dog, bro. Bro, he was mad. He's using his left hand? Or can he like nullify it with the Deku's like, I gotta face that dude. Yeah. He does seem very sad. He says for some reason though, but like Todoroki told this dude this whole story. Very intense episode. I really liked how both fights wrapped up, you know. Deku talking with Shinso. It was cool. I liked his perspective of it. And you know what was interesting to me was how he said a lot of people were like, oh, your quirk would be really good to be a villain, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like what I was kind of saying in last season is like a lot of these quirks, it seems like you're born a certain way, and then like I feel like most of the people that have these quirks that seem like it's meant for a villain or they look like villains, you know what I'm saying, are the people that are villains. It's more like I feel like maybe they're being conditioned as kids to get used to in their mindset, because I look like this, because I am like this, because my quirk is like this, I have to be a villain or whatever. While with Shinso, you know, he did experience that a bit, but he also, like, you know, as you saw, he has his friends, you know what I'm saying, he has his people that tell him like you can do it, and I'm sure he's had that for a while, saying you're amazing and things like that, your quirk is amazing. But I feel like some other people didn't have that as much as he did. Like if people constantly bullied him and Shinso and constantly said all this shit to him, and even after the fight did all shit, he'd probably get mad, and you know, who knows what would happen to him growing older. But because he's like, he has these people and all these, you know, people, I mean, you could look at it the other way too, like, oh, that'd be really good as a super or being a hero, you know what I'm saying? But maybe some people don't get that kind of acknowledgement or anything like that, you know? What if he didn't perform as well as he did now, even though he had the same skill and criteria and everything that he has? In an alternate reality, let's say he lost against Deku because Deku just didn't answer him, you know what I'm saying? People would be like, oh, this dude's trash. Like, they wouldn't even, like, would they even acknowledge him, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that could have turned out bad for him, or worse for in the future of his life, you know? I wonder if a lot of villains go through that, or heroes go through that, where it's like, oh yeah, your quirk is meant for a hero, oh yeah, your quirk is meant for a villain, or something like that, you know, that prompts them to what they do later in life. But yeah, his quirk is really cool. And what Aizu was saying, like some of the Fox villains or whatever, Faux whatever, they were more meant for physical quirks. And him telling Deku like, bro, you were born with, obviously he wasn't born with a quirk, and obviously he can't understand more than most people, but still at the same time, which Deku acknowledges, he's like, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like he can't really say shit anymore because he has such a good quirk. Like, you could be like, oh, I know what you're going through, and sure you do, Deku does, but it's way different now because Deku has this new ability, you know what I'm saying? And it's an ability that won't go away. It's like for the rest of Deku's life, that's one for all will be his until he passes it on or whatever, even though All Might still has it, so technically it still is his, you know. But yeah, that just means Shinso's gonna have to work a lot of times harder, and I feel like he put up a good fight. I feel like Aizawa acknowledging him and all that, being like saying all this stuff, maybe the hero course will look back into it like, maybe we should really consider this guy being in our class, and that'd be a good bond between him and Deku, and a good rivalry as well. More rivalry than we already have, you know? Yeah, shout out Deku thinking quick on his feet. He saw like those people, and I noticed All Might. I just didn't say anything because I thought maybe it was like the shadow of All Might when he was like peeking over, and then like figures behind him as in like people who inherited the quirk. And at first, the first thing I thought about was Avatar, you know? All these passing it down. And it kind of is like that. I wonder if it gets stronger every time you go to the next person, you know? Maybe that's why no one can best All Might, because he has like 9 people inside of him, or 8 people, or 7 people, whatever it is. And that's interesting that they say that, because last episode they talk about generations, right? They said when quirks started showing up, the second and third generations of those quirks were people trying to like get the best out of quirks, get the best out of people for the quirks and everything like that. And maybe my prediction on that is because they said like 8 or 9 people was he saw that inherited the quirk, goes back to my theory about the baby being like having All Might's power. I forgot which episode it was, but I said that, oh, maybe the initial baby that glows, because, and literally just because it glue like All Might, I was like, oh, maybe that's like the initial start of it, passing down the quirk. Like the initial person passed down a bunch of quirks to a bunch of different people, and then the quirk to pass down quirks got passed down to All for One or whatever. That was my guess on it, even though it's kind of maybe a big stretch. But it's weird that they go back like 8 or 9 generations of people who had a quirk before quirks seemed like they even were really mainstream or popular, you know, or aware to the world. It seemed, because I think it was like 4 or 5 generations ago that they actually had quirks, right? Unless every single person that has a quirk dies really young, then that's the only way I can see it being a lot of people in a short amount of time, like double people basically for every generation. You have to pass it down, because the drawbacks of the quirk are crazy for Deku, him breaking his arm and all this stuff. But I wonder if that's the only drawback to having the most powerful quirk, you know, or if there's something else that they'll reveal later on that's like you lose your life or something like that. Like, sorry, someone walked in, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I don't know, just with the All Might power and stuff like that, I wonder if that is something to do with his quirk. I don't know if it was the initial quirk or whatever. I can go on about it forever, but just my guess. I don't know if you guys saw my last video, which just should have posted the same day as this video. But I said in that video, I was like, Todoroki vs Seto. I said Todoroki's mopping the floor with Seto. I was like, what does he use? Tape? Like, what the fuck? It's so funny because I was literally joking. I was like, yeah, it'd be easy, but I didn't think it'd be like this, you know, where everyone's like, what the fuck? So even the people outside was Yamato and all them were like, what even is that? Like, what the hell? The dad was even getting mad, like oh, fuck you, whatever. That was just hilarious, dude. And the fact that, like, just, I don't know, the dad talking to him, like, you can only make it so far with your mother's quirk, you know, saying all this other stuff and really antagonizing him and trying to, like, peer pressure him and everything. You're gonna eventually use my quirk. And that Todoroki has siblings we just found out too, which we obviously never met before. I wonder if one sibling has, like, fire quirk and the other sibling has ice quirk, and then he has, like, both type of thing. But I mean, yeah, that's just wild because, bro, I mean, even the way they drew his face and everything, it was just, he was pissed. I wonder how that looked in the manga too. Anyway, so far with my predictions, Deku won and Todoroki won, meaning they're going on to the next round, which will be in about 1, 2, 3. In the 4th battle, we'll see them fight, hopefully. That's going to be intense. I said Deku would win against Todoroki if he doesn't use his quirk, I believe, his right hand. But even then, I don't know. I guess Deku, though. You guys can see my last video. And then the others, I also have predictions as well. But so far, I'm 2 for 2. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I cannot speak. Stay tuned for next reaction. I have my bracket ready. You know, I'm ready to see if I got him right, got him wrong. I'm excited. This tournament's been lit so far, and I'm excited to see especially the last fights, like Todoroki, Deku, and Bakugo, and all of them. You know, see who wins the final round. Anyways, we'll see. Thank you guys so much again. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.